Hello everyone out there and welcome to our YouTube channel. In our video today, we'll be discussing about TOEFL exam, more especially for those ones who want to further their studies under undergraduate or postgraduate in a foreign country, and in most cases, countries which speak English. If you come from a country where English is not your first language and you want to be admitted under undergraduate program or postgraduate program in some universities, you have to sit for an online English test exam, commonly known as TOEFL, testing of English as a foreign language. This TOEFL exam is an online exam, as I've said. You need to open an account with TOEFL, have your username and your password. After that, you book for the exam, which is an online exam. You cannot take it from home. You have to go and take it from a given specified college that is offering it within your country. This TOEFL exam tests four main areas. Area number one, reading skill, writing skill, then communication skill and listening skills. Each of the four skills will always have 30 marks. So in total, it will be having 120 marks. This exam is normally taken using a computer. As I've said, it's an online one. So when you register, you will be told to pick the college which is near you and where you want to take your exam. During the day of the exam, you go to the place as you are directed, and then you will be given a computer in a setup of like a cyber, where you have got so many computers and so many other candidates who have come for the same. So what you will be given is the earphones, then you will be given the mic, then a piece of papers and a pencil. So as I said, it tests four skills. You will listen to a professor or a lecture from a lecturer. Then from there, you will be asked questions. So when you will be listening from the professor or the lecturer himself or herself, they are testing the listening skill. After you have completed listening to whatever lesson which was being discussed, you will be asked questions. You will be given 1 minute to think about the question and respond. When you respond, now they are testing your communication skills. You also be given a passage within that exam. You read that passage, then from the passage you answer questions by writing and others by communicating. So they will be testing your speaking, writing and reading skills at the same time. So when each of the skill has been tested, the computer window closes itself. It moves you to the next level. After that, at the end of your exam, which normally takes 2 hours, but normally you are given 2.5 hours, the 30 minutes is for preparation. So the computer will closes after 2 hours and your exam is going to be submitted automatically to the marking center. After you have submitted your exam to the marking center, it will take 4 to 8 days for the results to come out. So you still log into your TOEFL account and check, confirm for your results. So you will be given a breakdown on how you have fared on each of those four skills. Skill number 1, if you score 20, skill number 4, 25, skill number 5, 3, 30, and the like that. So in total, you will be given your mark. And then they will also tell you how you have mastered the English. Either you are an excellent user, an average user, or a fair user. So all those terminology will be there depending on your score. After you have got now your TOEFL exam, it will last for 2 good years. So you have 2 years to use your results to apply for universities abroad. Once you have your results, you can now start applying for each of specific universities and the courses you want. Because after you have applied, they will always ask you to attach your TOEFL score. Once they have looked at your TOEFL score, they will either give you an admission or deny you admission, depending on the criteria of admission they have. If your score is satisfactory, they always give you the admission. Then from there, you start processing for your visa. You know what it entails for F1 or J1 visa. J1 is for the students. F1 is for those people who go for exchange program in a specific university. So you start preparing, look for a bank statement, look for money, look for other documents that is needed. Then from there, you go for the interview at the embassy. So once you pass the interview at the embassy, you are allowed now to move to these countries to take your course. So TOEFL exam is a very, very important exam. If you want to move out of your country for further studies, you have to take this exam. This exam is allowed in the United States of America, it's allowed in the United Kingdom, it's allowed in Australia, it's allowed in Canada, it's also allowed in New Zealand, and finally in Ireland, and many more other countries, more especially those ones speak English as their first language. You have to take this exam for you to prove that you will be able to understand and carry your course as like other students. So friends, that's what I prepared for you in this case. And if you want to move to the United States specific, you can move as a student, and then after your course, you can apply for change of status from being a student, maybe for a green card. Or if you get an opportunity, you get to marry someone who is a citizen or who has permanent residence. In this case, you could have changed your status from this. Or still you can seek asylum. You say, I have a problem with my country. If I go back, I will not be accepted because of political reasons or because of social groups settings and the like. Then, if you convince them, they will be able to give you asylum status. Then you stay in the United States for a given number of years as you keep on looking for the papers that will move you from asylum to permanent residence. They give you a green card now. So friends, that's what I prepared for you, and the TOEFL exam and its importance in furthering your studies, more especially those ones who want to get postgraduate and undergraduate degrees. Thank you, and may God bless you. For you who is watching me for the first time, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel, and all friends, share our videos. Always encourage one another to come on board. Let's grow as a family, and let's put forward some of the topics that you feel like we should be discussing. Until next time, bye bye and be blessed.